Good morning, good evening, and good day. Thank you so much for watching Attack Power Gaming. Today I have for you Division 2 playoffs between Loli and ElBowser. Let's dive right in. All right, here we are, folks. We're on Tsel for our first game, a map we don't see very often, so I'm very excited to see this one. And on the left here in the blue, we have ElBowser playing Fallschirm Panzer Hermann Goring on Vanguard deployment. And on the right, we have Loli playing first DFL on Maverick income. So it should be very interesting. Now, note both these players have just not their names on here, which is going to make this incredibly difficult. I really wish people would stop doing this. But yes, I believe ElBowser is Fallschirm Panzer, and I believe Loli is DFL. If I'm wrong, too bad, so sad. That's on them. All right, so let's zoom in here to the north. We have some from Bowser here, some MG42 Ersatztruppen, Aufklär with the SPW 222 and a Sturmtiger right off the bat. Woo! And then we also have some Flammenwerfers, a Panzerschreck, and another MG42. In the center here, we have some Flammenwerfers, MG42, some Sturm Pioneers, a whole bunch of Sturm Pioneers, and some Ersatz coming in. And down south, we have some more Flammenwerfers, some SDKFZ 250/10s, which are the light pack ones, and an HE Pioneer, MP44, basically the Glide Pioneer, and Ersatz. On the other side here for first DFL for Loli, we have a whole bunch of FFI Partisans, an M3 gun, M19 machine guns, and some Legionaries. And a little bit up north from there, some more Legionaries, a BIMP, and the leader. And then up in the northern quadrant here, another squad of FF Partisanis, Legionaries, M3, and M9, some machine guns, and artillery leader, I believe? Or is this just the infantry? I can't really tell. 57 mil gun and more of those dudes. And then finally, some machine guns up north, an M3 gun, some more M3 guns, and a BIMP. Should be an interesting matchup. First DFL, obviously, with really powerful infantry and some just really powerful combined arms stuff. Really strong artillery and things. And Hermann Goring, I enjoy this division quite a lot as well. Really strong weapons. It's actually just a really hard deck to build. The actual slots are really restrictive. So you see a lot of people play it very, very differently. Here we go, folks. And if you enjoy this, please hit that like button, subscribe for more Steel Division 2 content, and check out that Patreon if you really want to help the channel out. We have a BF 109 out right off the bat here. Not sure what he's looking for. Maybe he expected an early recon? Of course, BF 109 G6 is not going to shoot anything down on its first pass, or really by itself much at all, unless it gets right on the back of it and can sit there. Tsel's a unique map because it's just mostly forest, which there's very few maps that can say that. You know, there really is not much open lines except for a couple lines on reinforcement roads and stuff. M3 gun is this light 37 mil gun. I was trying to remember exactly what this was. 70 millimeters of penetration. Don't see this often, so I am excited to see how those work out. FFI Partisanis spread out around the map. Their effect isn't noticed yet, but it's you never know when those things will strike and get the big kill you need. But it looks like Air Robert does see this happening and manages to unload everything. Oh, and he does there too. Flammenwerfer taking on that Partisan there. Very nice. SDKFZ 7/1 already coming in. Still very strong here after their buff. MG42 versus M19. MG42 should win out, especially with the support, although the MG42, of course, out of cover there versus the in-cover M19 here. Ersatz getting thrown back here. Panzerschreck and Flammenwerfer's taking out these Partisans here. And we have a 13-11-4 Air Robert. Now, not Air Robert, excuse me, ElBowser. Now, ElBowser on the Vanguard, so he's kind of looking to take that really early lead, or he's just looking to survive through B phase and try to grind out C phase, because he's technically got a better income, but barely. Huge push in the center. These artilleriers, they're just like the crappy, kind of like fat squads of rifles. So center kind of falling apart here. ElBowser's gonna have to bring some stuff in to help fix that up. Grilla, though, taking out some of these troops in the town. If you can take that out, if you can push down to this hill, it is very hard to get back on it. But this central push is going very well here for Loli. On the center here, the Sturm Pioneer blob pushing forward. I'm not sure who's going to win this out. The Legionaries, of course, have TNT. The BIMPs aren't going to help a whole lot. They're going to be the least useful thing here. But double Sturm Pioneer might be enough. Triple star Legionaries, though. Oh, there goes one grenade, and these guys are too bunched up. Oh, yep. Yeah, they're bunched up meant the grenade killed both of them. That's a devastating loss there for ElBowser. A little bit of a miss micro there. Although I understand why, because you want those guys to be bunched up so they'll actually like both attack at once. ElBowser really needs to lean on his northern push here. He has the dominant position here. 57 mil though coming in can kill that T-34 and the Grilla, unless ooh, Grilla re-aiming here. The 57 is moving. Oh no, I don't know if that was on purpose. Here comes the Grilla shot. He delete. I wish my Grillas deleted. Usually they just miss. Sadness. But anyway, this BF-109 still floating about. Half track pushed way in here, grabbing this flag, early flag there for Loli. Now, ElBowser's got to be careful, of course. Again, he's on Vanguard, so, you know, if he goes into Phase B already behind, it's going to be rough for him. MG42 is taken out, and now a recon unit with this machine gun M20 here popping in. This could be very useful. Other T-34, though, driving around. I'm surprised he's taking the FIA version of this instead of just the normal card of T-3476. It's like, you really want these? Like, I would think you want the availability. He's still making a nice slow push towards the town. He hasn't really pushed too hard. Loli's still holding this area here, although the SPW 222 now in and can definitely clean up some of this light armor for sure. Once that light armor's dead, he might be in a much better position. Infantry-wise, though, it looks like all he has in Phase A is Sturm Pioneers, Ersatz, and the Begleit Pioneers. Looks like he might be holding the normal Begleits for later. His Begleit Pioneers, though, pinned down by the recon. Gotta be careful. This is the thing with this light armor. It can be so dangerous and so effective. Even the hill now. Even the hill ElBowser is losing now. My god, these guys and their names. 15-9 for Loli. Loses again, but wow. Very aggressive start from him. Very impressive. Do these guys... Nope, these guys just have smoke and some rifles and machine guns, so... Can't take out that T-34, luckily for him. DFL having a lot of bazooka units. 22 can get suppressed by this 50 cal. Probably will never die from it, but certainly can be annoying. Legionati is catching out these Sturm Pioneers, and that's the end of that. Down south, we see a little bit of a buildup going on at 4 Series. We might see another push down south with ElBowser not having a ton of stuff. Jagdpanzer 4 coming in. These are very effective against 1st TFL. There's not a lot in their deck that can actually kill this thing. I mean, of course, concentrated airstrikes, but not a ton more. There's definitely an AT gun or two that can, I believe. Gonna check it out really quick with my handy I'm gonna plug, I should know what I'm talking about, my handy division wrap up here that you can get on the Patreon. AT, now he's got an M10. Yeah, that's about it, actually. Yeah, the M10 and the bazookas are really all he got, along with the Air Force. The Air Force having some AT elements in there as well. So he might really struggle against that Jagdpanzer 4. That could be a real brick wall. That Pioneer really trying to push out past that 50 cal. He needs that 222 to come down and kill this, and then that Pioneer can really wipe these out. Sturm Pioneer's getting caught out, throwing down some smoke to stay alive, but the BIM's pushing in. Wow, just everywhere. Loli is all over the place, although he is getting pushed back up north. Support units helping out with these blobs of Sturm Pioneers. It looks like he called in 2 cards of Sturm Pioneers in Phase A. I gotta say, that is bold. This is what it looks like. Maybe not, but it really feels like he would have, because you only get 5 in Phase A with 1 card, so he must have called in 2. He's just marching them down the middle of the road. What? Why is he doing that? There's gotta be a better way to do this. Bim's laying down some fire. They do have double Bren, so they have a double light machine gun, although Bren definitely one of the saddest light machine guns in the game. Mortar coming in now. It's a 120 mil mortar. You don't see these used very often. So, very interesting there. Finally, the 222 takes out that recon car. Now the 222 can absolutely dominate. We can finally turn the page on this and flip this around. With Loli dominating so far with his light armor, now we can finally... Now, ElBowser can finally fight back with his SPW 222 pushing around to kill this half-track. He finally grabs that flag up north, bringing it back to a 14-10. This is a very exciting game. We have massive bulges everywhere. Aufklär with the 222 coming in. You're only calling in the Aufklär for the 222, of course. Grilla as well. So a lot of stuff down south. I mean, I guess I mean, this actual southern part hasn't really been pushed yet, although maybe this is an attack right here. There's really nothing here to stop it. The 250/10 can maybe kill some stuff, but yeah, here we go. Here he comes for another push. He really doesn't have any armaments here other than the SDKFZ. And that thing can be effective, and it was a good call, and like it's one of your many recon car options. Ooh, the 120 landing a nice shot there, but coming up short of killing it. Maybe not. Yeah. Nice thing about the 120 is when it lands, it definitely does damage, but it's not anything crazy. SDKFZ, here we go. Can it do its job? Boom. Misses. Oh, the sadness. I feel the sadness here. Yep, it survives. Wow, big attack, a lot of infantry. We're still in phase A even. Loli technically does not have the income advantage at all, but he certainly makes it look like he does. Legionities, Bimps up here too. The thing is, all he's really called in, though, were infantry. He's called in 2 Char M10s, which are M10s, minus the APCRs that the Americans enjoy, so that definitely makes them a lot weaker. The SDKFZ trying to kill some stuff. Glide Pioneer being absolutely insane, but it really needs to be on the edge of this wood so it could use its MP44s more effectively. Spim just kind of grabbing this flag. He really needs to cut this 15-9 out and stop the double tick, because it's burning him hard. Because remember, not even talking about the Maverick thing, if they get to phase C, which it feels like ElBowser is playing for, if he gets to phase C, then, oh my god, the thing just got deleted, then, it becomes this slog where it's really hard for units to, for either player, SDKFZ goes down, for either unit player to really get a lot of advantage because of their income. So at that point, it really comes down to how many flags you had up to that point. Grillo taking out some of these infantry on the hill here. JU coming in for that char. I wonder what sees that. Like, what exactly is, like, visually seeing that? I have no idea. Huh. Interesting. No A, though, at all here. I mean, Hermann Goring, not exactly a strong air division by any stretch of the imagination. Char goes down, though, that Ju-87 doing what it needs to do. Still at 15-9, even though ElBowser recaptured that flag, he lost the northern flag here now. His infantry has been broken down. Here comes a Panzergren. So we do have some... we're in phase B, though, so this probably was phase B infantry coming in here. We have one in a half-track and one in a car as well. The 222 really needs to push forward to kill this half-track. The Pioneer can kind of do it, especially if it gets into that 60-meter range, but it might get pinned first. It needs to get within 100-meter range so it can't shoot at it. And... nope, comes up short. No, it is within 100. There goes that. Kind of a waste of a Pioneer grenade, not gonna lie, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Erzat's, of course, no match for any of these infantry. 16-8 to Loli. Another... how is he seeing this? Did he just know? Did he just attack position? I didn't get to see that one. Kind of surprised though that he's spending that many points. That's, what, 190 points on Ju-87s? And, I mean, he hasn't even really seen much armor. Those M10s, really, all he's seen. Finally, he's got some more light armor coming in here. There is no armor down south. Like, there's no AT here. If he just pushes these 222s and stuff up, he can absolutely destroy this. Although the Bimps, of course, having bazookas, he's got to be careful. It's not like he can just be ignorant and just push blindly. There we go. We can now get the 222 involved there. Infantry on the hill are getting broken down from these more SPW 231s. Looks like ElBowser's answer to this situation is just all the clown armored cars that he can get. And for the moment, it seems to be working. This, oh my goodness, this Pioneer is going to get absolutely destroyed. The 222 pushing forward, it can absolutely dominate this area as well. Once this 57 can go, if he can kill this 57, his 231s will be safe, but he has not noticed that they're taking fire from this AT gun right now. Grillo taking out this 57 mil. This is an interesting position. I've never seen anyone with troops over here, to be honest with you. Ooh, boom. There it goes. More M10s coming in. Here comes our first Sherman of the game. You have some Stuarts over here. That's interesting. Good call in there, though. Can definitely counter these recon cars. Although, I don't think they can kill this T-34, can they? Barely. I know technically they can't, but in this game, a lot of times, those things will still penetrate randomly. They will still get the pens. We're back to a 15-9, but Loli's still holding on to that double tick, and we are in phase B now. I'm seeing ElBowser leave his troops out in the open a lot. Not the best idea for sure. Still, he really needs to get this bulge dead and finish it off. Now, the light recon unit here dying to a bazooka for sure. The 222 here also looks like it went down. No, that went down to the 57. Unfortunate loss because that really can chunk the infantry. These 250/10s really don't do that much damage to infantry. But the infantry forced back now by the 222, which is out of ammo and now basically just a machine gun platform. That doesn't mean it can't be useful. Still very useful even with just a machine gun. 231 forced itself onto the hill. This is definitely interesting. 222 goes down to, I assume there's a bimp in here somewhere. Yep, right there. But we're back to a 14-10 with ElBowser grabbing this flag on the hill again. We have more of these 20-point infantry. I'm shocked he's bringing these in at all. First EFL has so much high-quality infantry. It's kind of weird to be bringing these. I mean, maybe a Phase C card, you know, for your low-income time, but we're nowhere near that. And he appears to have brought 2 cards, though, because we have the artillery one, and now we have this one here, the Tirale. I'm sorry, French people. Your language is so challenging. I find it very, very difficult. Much harder than German. Alright, he's using his 231 to push past and try to kill this 40mm Bofors. That'd be a beautiful little poke there. And all the while, he's pinning down some of these infantry to keep them from pushing back into the flag. I love it. I love it. Ju-87 coming in. Oh, 231 goes down to the Char over here. Oh, he was punished for his attempts. Might even go down. The Ju-87 might go down now to this 40mm flying right over it. Although the 40mm didn't start firing until quite late. Oh, it still goes down. Big loss there. 57mm. Gonna try to take out this SPW 231, but it's moving too much. It does get out of line of sight in time. Gonna go after this 40mm again. I'm kind of surprised ElBowser is so aggressively going after this AA. I know, like, we kind of, like, you know, after a while playing this game, you're just like, you must kill AA. It's just like one of those, like, must-kill targets. But, like, if your division's really not an air division, I'm not sure, like, it's not always that beneficial. Loli deciding to run his 40mm away instead of engaging the 231, which is probably the wrong choice, because the 231's already damaged. It probably would go down. 120 trying to stop these infantry. That BIMP is still around, though. That BIMP is still around. Legionari's finally starting to get pinned here. Oh, this 250 is going down for sure. T-34 versus Sherman. Yeah, not great. But I can't believe he brought the T-34s. Well, actually, I can believe it. On this map, T-34s over Panzer IVs all day long. All day long. It's 231 definitely going to die to this BIMP. Which is a shame. This thing could really, like, shore this up and completely wipe out these infantry. The one of the Stuarts goes down to that T-34, and he's not grabbing this flag, unfortunately, though. Some more. There's the Begleit Grins coming in. Had to be somewhere. Can't believe this BIMP has not snuck out yet. It's back to a 15-9 here for Loli. Woo! This Hellcat carries some bombs. Oh my god. That was an explosion right there. Southern flag, just tons of infantry here. 57mm moving in to stop a Jagdpanzer IV, though. This is once again that brick wall. I'm not sure, other than the Air Force and a lucky bazooka. There it goes. Good bazooka. I'm not sure how he kills this Jagdpanzer IV. There's really nothing in his deck. He needs side shots, Air Force, or bazookas to do it. And as long as ElBowser's smart with his Jagdpanzer IVs, they really shouldn't die. Grilla applying some pressure on this hill continue. This is an interesting line of sight. I really gotta keep this one in mind. Begleitgren versus Legionaries usually could be a little bit dangerous, even weakened ones, but since they were at enough range to stay out of the TNT, the Begleitgren wins quite handily. Back to a 14-10, only 12 minutes left on the clock here for ElBowser. He's got to turn this around and then burn a lot of tickets off Loli if he's expecting to win this game. Seems like a little bit of a stretch at the moment. But crazier things have happened. 57 gets caught out. Killing those is quite important, actually, because, again, there's not an absurd amount of AT or anything in the first EFL deck. So breaking it down could prove to be very successful in the long run. Pentagrams in those half-tracks come in. Those half-tracks can be really useful. Just having more light armor everywhere can just do so much. Anything with armor can be so deadly. The Commandos Afrique here with their bazookas, so just bazookas everywhere. all over the place. So hard to get around the forest with your vehicles with these guys all over the place, especially the recon versions that don't show up on the front line. Beglite getting pushed back, but the Legionaries taking way more damage. This 20-point infantry holding this flag. It's a cheeky grab, keeping it at a 15-9. Down south, though, seems to be stabilized. It does not look like ElBowser has the troops to really push in. But, you know, any other push by Loli is kind of an overextension at this point. More of these 20-point infantry poking around to see what's going on. There's not a lot here, though, truth be told. And the Grilla is going to help kind of soften these up. The double Grilla going to absolutely wipe these out, actually. Glycran running out of ammo here. It's going to be caught out by these Bimps. But that puts them in MP44 range, so the Beglite still might win this fight. Probably should, even with the cover differential here. Nope. Nope, gets pinned. 222 spotting out those Legionaries. Very nice, and it's going to go after him. Legionaries having no AT capability themselves. Minus throwing, you know, a satchel charge on him. Tiger, E coming in. I can't, so he brings in all these T-34s and then brings in the Tiger? Seems interesting. Tiger, though, is another brick wall for DFL. Not a ton, easily kills it. More of these 20-point infantry coming in down south. Still 15-9, though. Only 3 minutes remaining here for ElBowser. 122 mil, finally killing off that Legionaries, and it looks like we're going to get to a 14-10, finally getting back to that single tick. SPW 222 driving around here, giving the recon that is needed. M3 gun out of position here to kill this stuff. And the Grilla going to finish deleting that up. This Grilla in an interesting spot, for sure. Flammenwerfer's just going across the open field. Okay. All right. Very ballsy. Grilla catching sight of these guys again, so that's going to be another deleted 20-point squad there. 13-11. ElBowser might be clawing his way back into this game. T-34 has to be really careful here, though. 57 mil. Definitely take that out. 222 looks like it went down again. Yep, these Bimps just doing the work. Ju-87 trying to get through. Beaufort's still alive. That Char is going to survive. How is he seeing these units? The Flammenwerfer, I guess? Yeah, the Flammenwerfer, I guess, saw it this time. Another Ju-87 down. Here comes the Hellcat. It has two 500-kilogram bombs, basically. I know it says 454, but it's really 5. I swear the 454s have a bigger explosion than the 500s, like, significantly bigger. SDKFZ repositioning immediately. Does not kill that Hellcat, though. It would have been a really nice kill. The northern hold is tenuous. This Jagdpanzer IV, a pretty solid wall there, but infantry-wise... Oh, no, but the 222 is probably still alive here. Something just exploded. Big booms going on here. Oh my goodness, so much to see, so much to see. Tiger up on the hill here, providing fire down on that southern portion. 231 trying to spot things out. M3 gun going to take that out, though, if he's not careful. Jagdpanzer IV out of position behind the bridge, can't fire back. SPW 231 goes down. Oh my goodness, in the center we have another push. We're into phase C, both players losing their, losing their more significant income. Vanguard, of course, with a little bit more left over. Sherman in position to supply support, but the Pak-38 takes that out. What a nice kill there. Beglite pinned up north, so now there's really nothing there. Sherman here is... What is it shooting? I don't even know. Infantry? Yeah, the Ersatz. Okay. Grilla went down. Ooh, big loss there. That was doing so much damage. SKFZ-71 needs to be a little bit careful. It's kind of out in the open. Still no artillery out of 1st DFL, which is actually quite surprising. Here comes a Marauder, though. He's another massive bomber. Trying to take out that Jagdpanzer IV. Like I said, air power is probably his best weapon for killing these things. Aufklär absolutely erased, which means now this Jagdpanzer IV has no eyes. But the Jagdpanzer IV, cheeky grab here, keeping it to a 14-10. He really needs to get these infantry out of his woods here. With the armor broken down, he's very safe to push forward, maybe being a little too passive. Char M10 taking out, going after that T-34. Tiger moving in position, though that can obviously wipe that Char out. Ju-87, there goes the last one. There should only be 3, and now they're all dead. So no more cluster bomber. Char M10, though, looks like it took a clustering. Clustering didn't work because it was probably suppressed. The Jagdpanzer IV has moved over to kill this Sherman down it. Oh, wow. I'd be so annoyed right now. Misses like that at this range make me kind of angry. But there it goes. Now Sherman goes down appropriately. Char going to be taking some hits. Oh, that's back armor. Oh, geez. Why is the 222 not firing? Oh, the turret is stuck. Blum, 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 blum. Should be able to pen. It's definitely going to make it fall back. Should probably kill this thing, I'd think. Stuart helping pin down. Legionaries go get pinned down, though. In range of that MP44 down south with the Jagdpanzer IV was forced to back off. Still 13-11. 2 minutes left here for ElBowser. Can he stabilize? But the thing is, even if he stabilizes, remember, there's a 50-minute time limit. There's an actual 50-minute time limit here. So the time is ticking down. Guerrilla at close range deletes that infantry unit. But Lightgrens can take out this 57 mil very safely, of course, because 57 have no HE. The Char, nope, gets out there, even with that 222 blasting at it. Jagdpanzer IV moving down, another Jagdpanzer IV moving in. These are, like, probably his best weapon, but now he no longer has this defense up north. Begleitgren going to get taken out pretty quickly. Panzergren in the open here. This is the range they do want to fight at, though, with the double MG42. Back to a 1410. Loli continues to keep that pressure on. Looks like the M3 gun went down. Guerrilla up on the hill with the Tiger. T-34-76 went down at some point. I can't even keep up with things dying so fast. Guerrilla going to finish deleting this. The infantry down south has really been broken down, but there's not that much here. Oh, here comes some Valkyrie. Oh, of all things, I am not a fan of Valkyries. I'm not exactly sure what his goal with this is. It has no AT capability. Yeah, I can throw some, you know, hand grenades into the open tops. 12-12. ElBowser brings it back to neutral to equal. More Valkyrie coming, another pack of them. Oh my goodness. What a game. I mean, ElBowser's got a long way to go. Like, let's be real here. But the center here, there's nothing left. There's a leader and a broken down Legionary with a 40 mil. And yeah, could ElBowser turn this thing around? Well, I don't even know. Wow, he's still got 25 minutes to swing this. And if you look at the map, there's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue here. Valkyrie have 30-point infantry? Yeah, so he can get 3 at a time here in C phase. Guerrilla bringing down the hurt along with the Tiger. Oh no! If he just drives this Jagdpanzer through, he could capture all these units. Is he gonna pick up on that? I think Guerrilla could just slowly delete them too. That's an option as well. Opa Bliss in for the 120 mil, which has been firing rather consistently. Credit to him for keeping that arty firing. You know, players like me who aren't that good always call artillery and then let it sit because we're bad. 40 mil, gonna go down to the Panzergren almost for sure. I don't see any way it does not. Oh, maybe though. Oh, nope, down it goes. There we go. 40 mil Dell. Begleitgren, a little too weak for this double action here, even though obviously the leader's not supplying that much damage, but still, just one more guy shooting. Guerrilla is still just deleting. My goodness. This 2K big boom HE is just so deadly. Always has been, always will be. Bimp here, though, gotta be careful, although it's in a bad spot. It has no line of sight. These Valkyrie moving in will surrender these 20-point infantry. Uh-oh, getting a little too aggressive there. He's gonna die. Goodbye, Valkyrie. Waste of a unit there. Anyway, continuing on here. Panzergrens catch up the M3 gun. Another AT down. Oh my goodness! Panzerschreck takes out one in the thing. The others are caught out. The Begleitgrens will absolutely crush those. Guerrilla killing these 12. Oh my goodness! It's a 14-10 for ElBowser. 15-9! Oh, what a game! This right here, folks. This is a masterclass in turning a game around. I gotta tell you, this is something to see. I think Hermann Goring is a very good choice against first DFL. It has a lot of weapons first DFL. It just really struggles against. And its infantry are strong enough that they can at least put up a fight against the DFL's very strong infantry. This SDKZ-71, all his support weapons in a lot of trouble here. Begleit will take out these commandos, but he's going to lose that SDKZ-71. Jagdpanzer IV swinging back to try to solve this problem. Oh no. Oh, it does get out of line of sight. Oh my goodness gracious. Run! 17-7 now. Oh my goodness. What a turnaround. This is incredible. Jagdpanzer IV in position now to cover off this reinforcement. It takes out at least one reinforcement there. Moving around to kill this M10. Although at this range, M10 actually might pen this on accident. Like literally, like maybe. Oh, forget that. Hellcat in, deleting that. Where'd the other Jagdpanzer IV go? Wasn't there another coming around here? Guerrilla now is going to get taken out. Valkyrie I mean, maybe they can rush and throw their grenade. Is that what he's going for? Yep, they're turned around the wrong way. Oh, just kidding. Ooh, that hurt to see. Marauder coming in. Boom, boom. Grilla taken out. So using some key units here. Oh, that's the other Jagdpanzer IV. There it is. He probably has no more Jagdpanzer IVs. I assume he brought in an unvetted card today, so he would have 3. And that would make sense. Here's 1, 2, and we just saw the 3rd die. But he might have brought a 2nd card in B. That's very possible. Marauder floating about a little bit here. T-34 coming in. It can definitely, obviously, kill the Stuart for sure. The other stuff, the Sherman, though, definitely a lot more dangerous of an opponent. Yep. Yeah, not good. Not good. And nothing else is coming in here for ElBowser. He loses armor. The North might suddenly crumble for him. Still 15-9, though, and he's got 20 minutes on the clock to get these points back. Some 20-point infantry here in the woods. I'm not even going to try to say it because there's so many kinds of them, and they're all basically the same thing. Valkyrie versus Bimp. Valkyrie should win. There's not a huge difference in veterancy here right now, so especially the Valkyrie get in a building, which it does not appear they are. Wow, Valkyrie are kind of bad. Alright, Valkyrie will win? No, they lose. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. This is why I don't use Valkyrie. They're really not that good. Hellcat deleting another unit here. These things just, my goodness. And Loli senses the weakness. Panzerschreck's in a 38. Moving in Pack 38 try to stop the armor here. Obviously the big issue being the armor that he has no response to. Panzerschreck driving in these. The problem is these chars are completely reconless. But they're going to see enough that he can kill that Panzerschreck. Unload, dude, unload! My goodness. Alright, Sherman goes down. Doesn't need that. Needs to unload this Pack 38 now! Oh, good lord. Hello, hello, bye-bye, hello, bye-bye, sir. Pack 38 coming out. Too late. Panzergren's coming in. Back to a 13-11. Valkyrie moving into the woods here. 120 moving up. Use that transport to move it. I like it. We don't see that happen very often. It can be done, though. Jagdpanzer IV really needs to move forward back into like a useful position. Maybe try to get some supplies so its HE can start firing again. Or that's holding this flag, but obviously have no chance against the Legionaries unless this SPW 231 moves in here. Oh my goodness. Loli needs to grab just a couple another flag for a little bit. This Stuart's still alive and well here. Can obviously kill these half tracks, so definitely a danger there. These guys are going to unload and... Okay. I get where they're going. Hellcat, here it is again. Delete. Yeah, these things are absolutely devastating. If that Legionary died, he would have opened up these flags again, but still back to a 14-11. Valkyrie, I would think Valkyrie could win this fight at least. My goodness gracious. They're still not doing that well, really, though. Thompson and the auto machine gun rifle there doing what it needs to do with it. Panzergren now be able to use its MG42s. Definitely should dominate. Down south, he really needs to try to support these guys. He's got this Galil and his Tiger just sitting here. Can't be wasting troops at this point, Lag. That half track goes down to the Stuart. Legionary is pinned down, though. Do we have any AT coming in? We do not. Bet he really wishes that those JU-87s hadn't died. Oh my goodness, what a game. Just smoke everywhere. Panzergren, only 4 of them, though, are not going to be able to take out this, especially because they're out of MG42 ammo, so even if he had a chance, he would not anymore. Even their leaders got bazookas loaded up on them. Panzergren's thrown back here. We have more Panzergrens coming in, but nothing with a lot of AT capability. It looks like all the tanks he brought in were Tigers and T-34s. Very interesting. Very different. And that's why I said you can build this deck so many ways. It's such a difficult division to build for. Its slot costs are so expensive and challenging to work with. Oh, the Hellcat. Oh, no. Oh, it's a P-47. Oh, it was hard to watch. 59 back to a double tick. We still have 18 minutes remaining here. Panzergren's trying to get in. They do. So that Char M5A1 has to be a little bit careful. 120 mil continues to try to survive. It will finally go down. MG42 out in the open here. Not the best place for it. Back to a 13-11. Valkyrie taking out the last of these 20-point infantry. Oh my goodness, this is an exciting one. Jagdpanzer really did call in at least 2 cards, these Jagdpanzer IVs. There we go. Panzergren with the Panzerfaust does take out that Stewart. So nice kill there. We got more Panzergrens moving in here. Another Stewart up on the hill, though. That Jagdpanzer IV should be able to stop all of this very easily. Whole line of chars coming through here. Guerrilla Tiger finally moved into a better position here, taking out these infantry. As long as they don't drive through the town here stupidly, they should be very safe from this FFI Pyrzani. I don't see why he'd move this. This completely cut off the reinforcement point at this point. Oh, yeah. SDK of Z250/10 moving in. Very nice. Very nice. ElBowser picking up another flag down south here. Going back to that 1410, looking for that 15-9, and Loli's got like nothing. That push up north was the majority of his points, like the last of his stuff, it would appear. Panzer, yeah, you see he's got leaders all over the place. Another bulge happening here. These PZ Grens grabbing the 15-9 again. Wow. Did ElBowser seriously turn this around all the way? What a match. I hope you're still here. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are, because, man, you're seeing a good one. I wish I played like this. This is what I imagine happening. Oh no, is there any AA over here? There's not. And the Guerrilla and the Tiger are right next to each other. The Hellcat will probably delete both. At least one. The Guerrilla will definitely die. Will the Tiger as well? Oh, wow, they don't. Wow. Oh, but the Marauder's going to do it. Oh, now the Jagdpanzer IV is coming right next to him. No. No. Stop bunching your armor up. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, yep, there it is. The second one finally does the job. Killing that armor off is a big deal. That Panzer Shrek, excuse me, in here got killed off, so that M10 quite safe, although I think it can get, it's open top, so it can get grenades thrown in it. The Jagdpanzer IV getting held up here shooting at infantry. These infantry need to die, but what he's there for is to kill these Stewarts. C-34, another one of those coming in. Now, that should be pretty good against these Stewarts, actually. This flag recaptured because Loli's kind of overextended here. Oh my goodness gracious. Loss of that armor, though, is a big deal. Now, Jagdpanzer IV is still alive on this hill, so that definitely, you know, still a big deal. Valkyrie pushing forward to grab. 16-8, though. Double tick going hard. 10 minutes left. We have a 15-minute timer, so there's plenty of time if he holds that double tick to win this game. There goes one char. T-34 taking out one of them. Trying to fall back, and it does successfully get out of range. None of these infantry for Loli here have AT, so these tanks are really quite safe. Panzergren, though, has no chance against the Legionaries in this range. Valkyrie deleted by the Hellcat again. Man, these Hellcats have just been a thorn. Here comes finally a BF-109 and an SDKZ-71. Hellcat has medium resilience? Yeah, it does. And still 510 kilometers an hour. God, these things are nuts. I mean, they're 130 points. It's not like they're cheap, but still. And there's still some AA alive? 40 mil only, it would appear. 120 mil going after that M10. Good choice there. Panzerfaust, though, boom, takes out the M10. Another flag will be grabbed. Uh oh, the BF-109 is way too deep now. Over that 40 mil. Will he notice? He did notice in time. This the Beaufort's out of position, though, so it's not a very dangerous threat right now. Wow, the encirclement completed. Oh no, with that now, these guys will not rebuild suppression or anything. They're very easily surrendered. Valkyrie, though, getting pushed back here. 250/10. If it, well, okay, it should have line of sight, but it actually doesn't, apparently. Sherman coming in here. Stop these infantry. Another Beaufort's, kind of an odd call, probably because he's out of stuff. My guess is he's basically out of things. We have a recon unit pushing through. It's just got a 50 mil machine gun, though. Jagdpanzer IV on the hill, helping the Valkyrie win this fight against the commandos. Here comes that P-47 again, but now the SDKZ-71 is on the field, but I think it's out of position to stop this. Nope, it is firing. Will it stop? No, it will not. Nope, it failed. And, ooh, it survived. P-47 will probably get away, though. The SDKZ firing a little too late. Took a little too long. Oh, 250. Oh, could have got a side shot. It's still moving. It will get a side shot still. Oh, and it bounced even on the side. Oh, but the Sherman's still moving. Decides to call that off. Whew. My goodness gracious. God, these Valkyrie are terrible. Like, I don't know how to understand how a unit with an MG42 and 4 MC44s can be so bad. I really don't. 18-6 double tick achieved. No, triple tick achieved. Oh, no. Wow. I'm in admiration right now. We watched ElBowser play some other games, and he really did not look super sharp during some of those games, but this one, Whew! Unless I have these names flipped up around, and this is actually Loli beating ElBowser, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. Again, for future reference, ooh, T-34 goes down to a side shot. Very nice. Loli still showing his skills. Dang, that was nice. That was very nice. Valkyrie getting caught out here. Back to a 15-9. A whole bunch of flags flipping back here. They're just happening so fast. Sherman's moving in. We see battery leaders here, which means we are out of infantry for Loli. Valkyrie's still coming in. A C-phase card of Valkyrie would have came with 24 troops, so, or 27, one of the two. So, he probably only has a couple left of them, too. Jagdpanzer 4 should probably try to reposition here further onto the hill. Urzat's in the cover, though, versus the leaders. They might win. Valkyrie does not get that Sherman, unfortunately, for it. Nah, Urzat's will go down. They're too weak. Too weak. They're weakened. Char M5A1 does catch that Valkyrie out, so that's going to get pinned and probably killed. Here comes the Hellcat, going to delete something. This Valkyrie here is the target this time. Goodbye. Oh, they're already falling back and the bombs are off target, so it did survive this time. 40 mil taking out those infantry. Looks like the Sherman did go down there, so nice kill there. Flag grabbed back. Still 16-8. 4 minutes to go in this just nail-biter of a game. This has been an absolute thrill to watch. T-34 and a Panzer IV. We haven't seen any Panzer IV, so it does look like he does have them in the deck. Finally bringing them in for all this time. Jagdpanzer IV rolling up on the hill to probably try to overlook this area here. Well, there's not a lot of good lines of sight. Right there, maybe. Tsel, it can be really frustrating with the lines of sight. Also, the reinforcement roads can be cut off so easily and conveniently, it's very frustrating. I'm not a fan of this map at all. .120, kind of off target there. 250 though, plenty of HE shells, so it can definitely just do some pokes and damage to these guys. Of course, they do have bazookas, but they're way out of range of that. Back to a 1410 though. Here comes the Marauder. BF-109 though on the case this time. SDKZ-71 also firing. The Marauder's going to get his bombs off. Probably going to kill this 250. 40 mil does force it off. Doesn't really do any damage. 250 does go down. So there goes the armor support. But here comes that Panzer IV already. So as long as it can see these infantry, it can definitely take them out. We have a 60 mil mortar coming in and a commander. So, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, we are definitely scraping the absolute bottom of the barrel. Looks like ElBowser's deck a little bit deeper. Legionarity's getting caught out. Killed Hellcat, gonna delete that though. For sure this time. Oh no, they fell back just in time. T-34 gonna surrender that Legionarities, at least they should. Should surrender it. Okay, maybe not? Question mark? Kind of weird. Valkyrie pinned down. God, these guys are bad. Why are they so bad? Leader does go down here. Very nice kill there by the Panzergrens. 120. Oh, very nice there. Can't really see these units. Should be able to see the 40 mil when it shows up, especially if the 40 mil starts shooting at it. Oh, yep, now it'll see it. There we go. Remember, tanks are legitimately blind. They can't see anything. 40 mil taking the shots. M10 out of HE damage, but it's coming for this Panzer IV. Panzer IV will not... Well, we'll kill this 40 mil in time. Yeah. But it's going to give the advantage to this M10 because it's reloading, especially if it shoots now. Oh, it shoots. Oh, no. The M10 comes around the corner. Oh, immediate loader wounded. Couldn't have been much worse. Yep, down it goes. And Panzer IV goes down. 15-9 again. 2 minutes left here for Loli. I don't see how Loli pulls it back now. There's just too many random units sitting around. Jagdpanzer IV here, obviously a brick. An absolute wall. T-34 as well. Loli desperately trying to grab these flags. Panzergren in close range. The Thompson will actually win out. T-34 with a side shot here. If it would actually shoot its darn gun, but it's not. Jagdpanzer IV trying to find this recon unit. It does. Got some infantry and stuff coming in up north. M3 gun. Valkyrie's going to see that, though. 13-11. Loli might be pulling it back around. And remember, he still has more points. So if he can bring it back to a 12-12 and run out the clock, he still wins. What a game. This just keeps going. You just can't call it yet. Jagdpanzer 4 facing backwards. Oh no. Oh. Whoa. Oh no. He's trying to turn it around. Will he make it? Oh, he fails. Oh no. Wow. Oh, and the Valkyrie takes the Sherman out. You gotta be kidding me. Back to a 15-9. Oh man, this is an exciting. Oh, the 120 on the hill. It's gonna go down the M10. The SDK Z71 takes a run for it. Hellcat coming. This is a move order though, so it's not gonna stop the Hellcat. The M10 grabs the flag. Oh my goodness gracious. It just doesn't stop. Bunch of AT up north. SDK Z71 opens back up, trying to stop this Panzergren. Doesn't go down to that leader. Absolutely annihilated. Ersatz versus Partisans. I never give Ersatz the credit. They always lose. Even against the most ridiculous of opponents. Hellcat is forced off without dropping his bombs. That's a big fail there. T-34 coming up to try to take out this M10. Is the M10 damaged? Yeah, kind of looks... I can't really tell. Oh, but forget that. Commando's here. Oh no, the T-34, he hasn't spotted it yet. Oh. And down the T-34 goes. Oh, another big loss there. But the surrounding cuts back to a 14-10. We're finally bringing it close to the point threshold here. 60 mil caught out, but the commander's there with its 50 cal. Oh my god, it just doesn't stop. SDK is at 7-1, making a run for it, doing the runner. 15-9, still 40 seconds left here. Ersatz takes out a 57 mil, opens up this flag again. Oh my goodness. 16-8. Loli looks like he's finally about to fall, and he calls it. Loli throws in the towel. And ElBowser turns around a massive deficit. Wow. Just wow. That was a game and a half right there. 45-75 there for Loli. Out-traded, actually, ElBowser here. ElBowser with 5,295. What a match. What a match. We can just see general. I mean, lots of kills here from everything. All those Ju-87s from that 40 mil, 57 mil, killing a whole bunch of light armor there. Wow, wow, wow. Marauder, wow, look at that. Woof. Chars, wow, it just like every unit Loli called in did something. Or he definitely lost a lot of troops in the transports there towards the end, and that definitely hurt him a lot. But we can just, wow, I don't know how a Sherman killed 2 Jagdpanzer IVs. 1, I understand. 2, though. What a champ. That's the Fury Sherman there. Brad Pitt hopping out of that one. Guerrilla, look at it. Just look at the laundry list to kill. Oh, my goodness. All right, we can see where ElBowser picked his points back up. Oh, my God. I mean, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 100, well, more than that. I'm just going to round down. 120, 40, 60, 8, 200. That's like 250 points of kills here from this Guerrilla alone. And this Guerrilla, same thing. Even, oh my goodness. It's 222. Look at all the kills. This is some major work here from some of these units. I did not think 2K units would be so strong on Tsel, but they really showed their stuff. Jagdpanzer IV, of course, absolutely cleaning house, but Gleitgren, look at that. 120, not super duper effective, but we did see it firing the whole time. It definitely can be very obnoxious when that kind of stuff continuously goes through the whole game, pinning troops down and stuff. Well, fantastic game to both these guys. I am so excited for the next one. If you guys are too, hit that like button, subscribe, check out the Patreon. Thanks a bunch for watching. You're a champ for making it to the end, and have a fantastic day.